what that was mainly caused from was anxiety. How I grew up, I was stressed out because my mom was stressed out because my dad left me when I was like 8 years old, right? He left my mom, my brother and I, and my sister that I had. I don't know where she is. God bless her soul, but we haven't seen her. But he left and my whole family fell apart when I was 8. And my mom had battled stress and anxiety. Like, she couldn't love me. She couldn't tell me she loved me. She couldn't hug me. She couldn't really show affection to my brother and I consistently because she was hurt. And that can take effect on the child's mind, on their emotion, because no matter what you're going through as a parent, your child must feel love in the home, because they don't, they're going to get it somewhere else. And that's where the problem begins, right? So I began to stutter real bad because I was just so anxious. I couldn't get my thoughts together. I couldn't really articulate anything I wanted to say. I would talk real fast because I would be used to arguing. When you argue with somebody, you want to talk real fast, get your point across, right? But I couldn't do that because I couldn't think straight. So I developed a real bad stutter. And I always had, up until I was 22 years old, 23 years old, I always had a bad headache right here. Every day I lived with a headache. From the time I was 8 years old to the time I was 23. 22, 23. I lived with the headache right here. And it just became who I was. And one Wednesday night at my church, we just had this guy come, and he was like a spiritual guy. They would say he prayed about 14 hours a day. He prayed all the time. He was just in prayer. He was just always tuned in between him and God, right? And so we was having, it was real spiritual. It was like he said a few words and then he just stand up there just praying. Just like this right here, just praying to people, right? So I'm in the crowd, my girl in the crowd, and I was just standing there. I was just like, okay, this is cool. I tried to, pray and get something from God and just stand there. So something told me just go closer toward the stage. I go toward the stage. I'm just standing there, I'm just trying to get in tune with what God got for me or whatever. And out of nowhere, I felt a smooth just stroke across my forehead. I know it wasn't anybody who touched me because it wasn't anyone around me except my girl. It was people in front of me, but everyone was in the spirit. But nobody just touched me right just like this with the eyes closed, praying, trying to get in tune with the Almighty. So I felt a smooth stroke across my forehead, and I just said about the headaches I was having right since I was 8 right here. I lived with it. Smooth stroke right here. Passed out. Boom. I'm 6'4", 290. Boom. Folks behind me. It was an old lady. I ain't see it. I didn't see it when I fell. I ain't see it. I never passed out before in church. I was never that guy that just catch the Holy Ghost and just, But that day I just fell. Right? Boom. Fell down. Got back up. Well, I got back up about half an hour later. I had friends who just let me lay there. They say, in church, you don't disturb nobody in the spirit. Like, I grew up in church. You don't touch that old lady who holler, you might get smacked up. You don't do that. So they let me lay there. And I fell on about 4 people. And the old lady just bad hip, everything. I felt bad for her, but I fell out. And when I came to, my headache was gone. My stutter had subsided. And I could speak well with more purpose and intent, more passion, and more intellect. And I could articulate myself easily the way I'm doing right now. So please may catch me stutter from here and there, but it it was a day where I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't say a full sentence without stuttering. And 2 Sundays after that happened, I was in church again. And again, I'm not the guy that's gonna go up here. Well, I wasn't the guy that would go up in front of the church and say something. I'm not that guy. I was shy. I had a gap. I stuttered. I wasn't that guy. I was shy, right? So I was in church. I came late that Sunday because my girl's parents had came in town, and we ate brunch with them. But something told me, man, I got to get to the third service of church. I got to church, so I got to church late, around about 12:30, and I was they were doing praise and worship. I was, the song it was singing, I was feeling it. I don't know what it was, just about heaven and about being in the presence. It was just, I was just feeling it. I'm just like, oh my God, like y'all don't feel that? I'm like, I'm talking to people around me like, well, why are you not standing up? So something told me, go up there, grab the mic from our pastor.
Oh man, he wildin'.
Go up to the mic. I'm wildin', man. It's a true story. I got a whole congregation who can vouch for me in this story, true story. I go up there. Well, hold on, let me back up. The voice told me to go up there and grab the mic from the pastor and say something. It's our senior pastor. He don't really play that when he preaching, but it's somebody he sings though. So he was singing, and he was just singing a song. I said, "Nah, I'm tripping. I ain't finna go out. I'm tripping. Like I can't be. I ain't hearing that." I said, "Man, I'll go up there, say this, watch what happens. I'm tripping. I'm about to sit down." I said, "Okay, stop singing better so we can get this message on." I can sit down. I'm like, I'm feeling the song. I'm feeling the song though. I said, "Man, if you go over the chorus one more time, I'm gonna go up there." I said, "Okay, please let this be the end of it." I started to sit down. Here you go again. I said, I gotta go up there now. So and me and the pastor, we had a good, good thing between me and him. I met him. I became, good friends with him. Not the best of friends, but we was cordial. So I went up there.
Mm-hmm.
I went up there, and he must have knew something. I ain't know. I went up there, went straight to him. I said, "Hey," he said, I grabbed the mic. I blacked out. I blacked out for a good 10 minutes. And when I came to, everybody in the church was in front of the stage. Everybody. It's third service at my church, so it's the fullest crowd it can be. Everybody in front of the church. And it just so happened the pastor's mom was there that Sunday. And he's from Detroit, so she came down from Detroit. And she was there. And I don't know how I got on the stage, because I grabbed the mic from at the bottom of the stairs. It's like, boom, I'm walking around the crowd. Now, I do remember me, like I was pointing at people, saying something, and the only people I could remember me seeing is young people. That's it. And we have a young a youth program like y'all got here, so our young people don't really be in the sanctuary like that, especially not there at service. They be hooping and doing all this stuff. So I remember just pointing, boom, boom. That's all I really remember saying. And somehow I got on the stage, the pastor, he in tears. He hugging me, I'm hugging him. They said I was singing, I hope not. I can't sing, it's not my thing. They said I was singing the song a little bit. All I know is everybody was crying. The whole church came to the front of the stage. He didn't deliver his message. All we did was just pray and fellowship for 2 hours.
Wow.
That's what I did. And from that day, I said, okay, that's my purpose. It's to reach the young people. That's why I stopped stuttering so much. That's why he gave me confidence. That's why he made me articulate.
Wow.
That's why he gave me this passion his purpose. So, not saying that you'll find your purpose in the capacity that I did, but when you do, you'll know it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can be passionate about anything. You can be passionate about that water cup at that 725 job you working at. You can be passionate about that water cup all you want and get that promotion, but you know that ain't your purpose. You can be passionate about hooping, but your purpose, I feel like a purpose changes the world, because why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it change the world? Why are we here? Are we here to just be here, make money, drive the nice car,
Mm-hmm.
and live? What are we here for? To impact the world. It's that simple. See, people think things are so complex that they can't get a grip on it. You can get a grip. You can get a good grip on life. It ain't that complex. They want you to think it's that complex, but it really ain't. It really ain't. The hardest things in life to achieve aren't hard to do. They're hard to stay committed to. That's the thing about it. Because when you're passionate about something, right? When you're passionate and you go through tough times, or you get a bunch of no's and get knocked down and get criticized, you're going to stop. Because emotion only lasts you for a minute. You play football, right? I played football too. So if your homeboy gets shot in the drive-by Thursday, y'all the game Friday, your whole team will be fired up, right? Like, man, I'm going to go ahead and play for Chris, because Chris got shot last night. Let's go win it for him, right? Y'all getting whooped 21-0 by halftime. That emotion gone. That emotion, like, man, damn, we losing, man. Like, that emotion only lasts the first two series, because it's emotion. That emotion gonna be like, let's go out here, let's go. And then y'all down by 20, it's like, man, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? But